MrBeast got married. I don't know if you saw that. Do you think she really wants to get married? She's ready to get married and settle down. I mean, how can you fucking say no? The guy's like a fucking billionaire. I don't know if she looks that excited. Let's actually watch it. Oops, let's do it here.
FBI Deputy Assistant.
Let's watch the MrBeast proposal. Here we go, dude.
That's awesome.
Show it off.
Come show it. It's 0.5.
Wow.
MrBeast is engaged. The YouTube star, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, announced on Wednesday that he
I didn't even know his last name. I knew it was Jimmy.
asked influencer Thea Boyson to marry him. He shared an image of him on one.
Aww. The mom's like, yay. The sister's like, we're about to be fucking rich. They already look like they're rich. Oh, they're probably at one of MrBeast's place. Throwing fucking bags of money around like a motherfucker. Imagine if she said no.
On Instagram and wrote, "Your boy did a thing." She also shared
Your
a video
boy
on her
did a thing. How classy. Beast, man.
Instagram after the proposal.
That's awesome.
Show it off.
Come show it. It's 0.5.
Show it off. He's been wanting to do that. He's like, mine's bigger than yours, Logan.
Alfie.
Oh, Alfie, what do you think of it? Show Alfie.
Aww.
There's probably at least a mil on there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thea was previously on the Wide
Good for them, though. I'm actually happy.
Awake
MrBeast is an awkward guy.
podcast, where she opened up about how she and MrBeast met.
I knew of MrBeast. I knew the great things he was doing, but I was also, from a psychological perspective, curious. Like, are these people playing it up?
Right.
Do they have an alter ego? Are they down to earth?
You know what? He probably likes her because she questions him and doesn't just hype his ass up.
Like, I really wanted to meet him in person and see. So I got
God, this is fucking funny to me. I don't know why.
up there, and he was super nice, very down to earth, and he started asking me a lot of questions. Little did I know he was actually like going off a list, because he was like looking for a new girlfriend potentially, and he had this whole list. He's like, she has to have a hobby, she has to have some interest, she has to do this and
Oh
that. And
my
I just
God, he put down a whole fucking thing. So he was really looking. He's like, he treated it like a MrBeast game show, and she won the prize.
thought we were having the best conversation ever. We were talking about my book, neuroscience, and
her book.
The fact that he could keep up with the conversation to me was very attractive, because you have to have a certain amount of interest and intellect to want to talk about these things. I thought I was boring him. But anyway, I got home and I got a DM from him and asking me if I can tell him more about my book. So obviously...
We're looking her book up right now, guys. It's called The Marked Children by Thea Boyson.
We started talking on Twitter, and he decided to come back a second time to South Africa, this time to visit me instead.
Aw, that's beautiful. Thea, she's about to blow up. This book is probably flying off Amazon's fucking shelves right now.
YouTuber.
I want to see what the book is about. He hasn't even... She already has her own channel, Thea Beastie. They've been together for a while. A couple of years. Yeah, they've been together for a couple of years. 2 years is good. It's been about like, you said MrBeast marry me. Look.
Who is the...
Oh, hold on. Let's before we get into that, let's...
It's my feel good. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is
This
your
is
Feel
funny.
Good Breakfast Show, and we are back with social media star Thea Boyson, other known as Thea Beastie. Now, she's a popular YouTuber, esports caster, a Twitch streamer who has released her first book called The Marked Children, and it is available online. You
Feel good breakfast show. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Look, the Mark Children.
can get it from takealot.com. But it's great to have you here. And I mean, you mentioned you studied at Stellenbosch. You
Yes.
did 2 degrees there.
Yes.
How did a girl from Stellies meet the YouTuber MrBeast? How did that unfold?
I've told this story so many times. It's sort of like a movie because I'm not the type of person to go out clubbing. I'm always in my room working. And Jim
Oh, yeah. This is right about when Andrew Tate came out. He was like, yeah, that's the type of girl I need.
Really?
Yeah, we're trying to work on it. Jimmy, or MrBeast as they know him, he is working
He's such an awkward fuck.
as well. He doesn't go out clubbing. So how did people like us meet? He was going to film in
This is true.
Antarctica.
How do you fucking meet anyone when you stay inside and you're not going to local shows and fucking hanging out with all the dirty fucking sluts and rats at the bar? Everyone in that scene gets passed around to each other. Like, it's just disgusting. And then it just runs out. You just run out of options.
And do one of his biggest videos yet. And the only way to access Antarctica is through Chile.
Look how awkward this guy is around her. You know, he's a tall guy. He's an all right looking guy. He's got a touch of geek.
Or Cape Town. So he flew down to Cape Town and everybody got COVID in Antarctica and he was stuck here and the video was cancelled.
Oh.
So he was feeling
Maybe he did that on purpose. Oh, fuck. He's like, bro, Pete, do not fucking fuck my girl. I'll kill you.
down. He decided to go out to Cape Town, go to a club, and that's where he met my sister. And I got a call.
Oh, I thought you guys didn't go to clubs.
WhatsApp, and it's Mr. Beast on the phone, and she's trying to play wingman, and she's telling him,
What's
yeah.
your sister's name, first of all?
Louisa.
Louisa, you're a
Boyce.
legend.
Yeah.
You're a legend,
she's
girl.
the best. And yeah, she basically got us to meet in person, and we immediately hit it off. We had so much in common.
A legend.
And he visited me like 2 more times in South Africa, and then I went back to him to America, basically.
I mean, you guys...
That is beautiful,
I know
guys.
He was obviously very much ahead of the curve. And I think
Yes.
he's led the charge, which is amazing. It's this crazy world, though, because as much as you want to just be personal, have your own little bubble, be romantic, be in that space, you kind of have to share what's going on, a version of that with the world. Is that something you guys are conscious of? Because
Yes.
it
I
is
think
your
they're pretty
professional
conscious.
space.
I think
Of course. Yeah, we're very-
she's hyper intelligent, and Mr. Beast is like, he's intelligent, but not like her. Mr. Beast is just a doer, and he's a hyper logical guy. She's a hyper detailed oriented person, but it's probably a great fit.
Conscious about it because it's a difficult thing, really. Like, we're trying not to go about it too publicly.
Yeah.
Because
Fucking
it's,
MTV shirt that you buy at Kohl's. That is too funny, bro.
when your whole world is out in public, it's
Oh,
really
you think she's bad? Yeah, she's not bad.
special to have some things that are more
For
private.
sure.
Yeah.
And it takes all the pressure away as well.
We understand completely.
Yes.
Completely.
But it's nice.
There's something to keeping it private because it's just then the two of you.
Yours.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
beautiful.
Let's talk
Yo, what up?
about you
How's it
becoming
going?
an e-caster. Like,
An
that is so
e-caster?
incredible. Is that something you ever envisioned for yourself?
No, never. Initially, I was just a big gamer. I was playing games all the time.
Oh shit! Look, she was already streaming.
And then university happened, and suddenly you don't have time for games anymore. I felt so guilty, but I really wanted to play games. So I thought, how can I do this productively?
Professionally, yeah, for sure.
And I heard about the streaming platform called Twitch, where you can live stream games and talk to an audience while you do it. So I thought, 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm socializing and I'm playing games.
True.
You're plugging into some big money in that space. When I look at how...
Oh my god, he's like, he can't fucking believe it. He's like, the legend, your sister, you're plugging into big money.
You're plugging into some big money in that space. When I look at how, for instance,
Yeah, that's the elephant in the room,
sports
bub.
psychologists are being used with the top gamers now to elevate them. The rest of the sporting world is looking to gaming now as this next iteration.
Yes.
The money involved is undeniable.
Yes.
So as a broadcaster in this space, it's opened up a whole different world. Are we going to lose you to an ESPN? How much traction has this side of your life gained now that it's a reality? And you're pretty much... You've plugged
I haven't heard of her at all, and I'm online all the time. I follow them all.
into the global network now.
Well, what started off as a hobby basically became my full-time job, which means...
Does it pay the most out of everything?
Yes.
That's basically what
That's
I
so
wanted to know.
It's
wild.
incredible. Yeah, I mean, I can play the game.
Well, she
and
definitely got put on.
It would be a competitive card game. For people who don't know, it's like basically playing chess or with cards.
Like Magic or Vibe, yeah.
Yes. And essentially what they want is somebody who knows what they're doing and can speak to the camera, which is what Twitch taught me to do. So I just played the games,
that's nice.
and they came to me and asked if I could basically start casting Gwent, the Witcher card game, which is in Poland. So I flew out there. They paid for everything.
I don't really realize that, you know, I naturally can talk to the camera and do stuff like this, but there are probably a lot of socially awkward people that get really good at streaming while they're playing games that just never talk to anyone, and now they're talking to people.
Yeah, they pay me to do that once every few months, but ironically, that's all you need to do to pay the bills. And it opened up all the doors in the world. So now I'm doing it I did Rocket League, I did a bit of other games as well, and it's so fun. It's just so
Rocket
fun.
League, never played it.
Incredible.
Brilliant.
I'm dying to know what you studied at Stellenbosch. Do you feel like you're using that now in a way? Is there some connection?
Yeah.
Because I can picture a lot of families being like, okay,
We look
you
it
need to
up.
go to university, and then the kid goes
Rocket
to university, but then ends up in a field that's completely left-wing
You said Rocket League is dope. Okay, let's check
or
it out.
right-wing or completely in a different space.
Absolutely. I would always tell kids to try and get their degree and do their hobbies in their free time and maybe build on it later.
It's fun.
Like my degree in law was my first one, and that taught me how to speak up and be opinionated, but do it in a professional way. So
Clear, yeah.
psychology
She seems
taught
pretty
me-
professional. More professional than Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy.
more about people and how I can be more of a people person when interacting with them. And also when you're making content, it's all about people.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, what grabs their attention, what's going to make for a good video.
It's an
All comes full
authentic, yeah.
circle.
No, completely. I'm just trying to like do the maths in my head. How you've had the time to be able to do all of this. No, but I think you're a shining
That's all she
example of
does.
how you leverage the current situation. And as much as the world has changed, I think you guys, your little tribe,
She's like just living the perfect life, eh?
you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But thank you so much for being such a positive energy in this space.
What if you
Steve.
find out Mr. Beast like beat her or something, and then she just fucking takes all of his money?
So credible and professional.
That's
I think you
terrible.
are showing the market how to get it right, which is amazing, man. More power to you, girl.
So much for having me. It's been really fun.
Oh,
And she wrote a book.
she wrote her book. It is available online, so make sure you support Thea.